Alrighty, guys. So what I'm going to do right now is kind of walk you through some of the different ways we can brand ourselves, okay? How many of you have business cards? How many of you still need to order business cards? I'm going to go ahead and kind of divulge into what it is we need in order to properly set up business cards, okay? So let's go ahead and I'm also going to show you an example of my business cards, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and exit out of here. Okay, so here we go. All right, you guys can all see my screen still, right? Of course, my blurry. But do you guys see this? This is the front end of my business cards. You see my logo, Never Ending Travels. I have all bunch of little travel things in there. The Eiffel Tower. I'm kind of like a woman silhouette, a palm tree, Statue of Liberty, a business building in the back. I don't know why it came out so blurry. Maybe it was the way I took it. Licensed and bonded travel agent. Again, here's my business name. Here's my email. Here's my phone number. Okay. Vanessa, I always say, like, you know, part of your business is self-promotion, right? So wherever I go, I'm leaving a business card. If I go out to eat, guess what gets put with the tip? My business card. You never know. I'm always self-promoting myself. What is it that you do? I get my nails done. Guess what my nail techs want to know? What is it that I do? I'm a travel agent. I always have a business card. And there's been times where I'm sitting down in the nail shop and I'm talking to the nail tech about my business. And guess what? The lady next to me, she's like, excuse me, I just overheard you're a travel agent. Do you have a contact? Do you have a business card? Right? You never know when you're going to run into somebody who's going to need you. I was at the park of all things, right? With my dog and my daughter. This lady originally came up to me because my dog's a French bulldog. So it's just a really natural breed, a popular breed, right? One thing led to another. We started to conversating. She asked me where I got my Frenchie. She said that she's retired now with her husband. You know, that they're just kind of into what she really wants to do now is she wants to travel. Well, that was the perfect opportunity to do what? Introduce myself as a travel agent, right? Here's my business card. We're already building a rapport, right? Because we were talking about, I actually referred her to my breeder from the French bulldog, right? Why not refer to her myself, right? She needs a travel book. She said, I'm so stressed out. I don't even know how to look up anything anymore because she's an older person. But she's like, all these different sites are so confusing. I don't know what's legit and what's not. Took that right off her hands, right? Boom, business card. So even if you do a lot of your marketing online, guys, it's still a really, really smart thing to have business cards made, right? You can order business cards. I mean, I probably got a stack of maybe 500 of these online. I think Visa print for maybe like 35, 40 bucks, right? Put them everywhere. You go to a doctor's appointment, leave a stack of them on the table with all the magazines, right? Go to a gas station, go leave them in the little window things, right? You'd be surprised how many places you can pick up your card, you leave your card, right? So do you guys see how I have my logo there, my name, licensed and bonded travel agent, Never Ending Travels? That is all part of my branding. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay. There are a couple of things that you want to, do you see how a couple of things I don't put evolution, I don't put Archer. We are 1099s, we are affiliated, we are operating under them right now. I will say that on my back of the business cards, I do have the Florida registration number. I do have the CST number, and I do have that affiliated logo with Archer Travel, okay? So as far as the requirements for your business cards, you do have to have at minimum these three things. Okay. I don't really market the network marketing side of it that much. As far as like when I hand out my business cards, they're typically to travel clients. So I don't put anything evil on there. If you're going to use your business cards to go ahead and market to try to build a team, then you would want to put Evolution Travel on there. But if you're using it solely to promote your travel business, then these are really the only three things that you need. to be able to market yourselves, okay? Do you guys know where you can find this information? Would you guys like me to show you? There's 2 places that you can find the information. Sierra says yes. Discord and back office. Are we awake, people? How many people I got on here, guys? 39 people and 2 people talking to me. Y'all already know, like, I love crowd participation. Back office, travel cafe. Okay, perfect. Yes, please. Okay, so yes, we have travel cafe and we have Discord. How many of you guys are on our Discord? I know a lot of you guys are. I know some of you are brand new, so I don't know if we've gone to that stuff yet with you. Me, yes, love Discord. Awesome. I am. Yes, 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 yep. Okay, awesome. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay. All right, so yes, we have all that information in Discord. Let me kind of show you guys. For those of you that don't know where we have it in Discord, it's probably easier than going through the travel cafe and searching. So let's just go ahead and pull that up. Did I just pull my Discord up? Yes. Okay, hold on. And then after this, guys, we're going to go over your credit card authorization forms, okay? So in my Discord, is it frozen? Here we go. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go to the new agent tab. If I go to the new agent tab down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on the 5th to last one, right before forms, you can go ahead and hit business cards. Okay, and then I have all of the stuff that you need. So you could actually download the Archer affiliate logo here, and you have the Florida registration and the CST number right here that you can copy and paste. So if you guys haven't made your business cards, you need to go ahead and do that. This may be an easier and faster way for you to be able to go ahead and pull it up. Okay, again, that is some of the requirements that you must use. Okay. All right, so let's move on. Do you guys have your CC authorization forms pulled up? Yes, yes, yes. How many of you know how to use or fill out this credit card authorization form? For me, it was kind of a little bit confusing when I had first started, so. Okay, perfect. So this is going to be part of your homework, okay, guys? So what I want you guys to do is, if you are, yes, absolutely, Ivan. So if you are, this is going to be part of your homework. So in order to participate in day 2, we need this part of the homework filled out. You can fill it out, screenshot it, fill it out, print it out, screenshot that, and just send it in. We're going to need you to send in a completed authorization card or authorization form to the travel agent boot camp. Okay. So once we go ahead, I'm going to walk through this together with you. So for those of you that this is brand new to you, maybe you just want to make sure that you're doing it right, please. Right. So go ahead, and once we're done with this, you can actually, like I said, screenshot it or attach it in an email. And you want to send it to travel boot camp, travel @gmail.com. Okay. I want a screenshot of this with you filling it out. Okay. Like, I'll give you an example of what it is I need. Okay. So when I fill out a credit card authorization form, I'm going to put the company name, right? So my company travel name up here. So that first line is never ending, whatever your business name is. Okay. You guys got that? Let me know when you're have that filled out. Second. Got it filled out. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. Done, got it, ready, check mark. Okay. Then you put your business address, right? So my business address. I leave my apartment out. Marietta. Okay. So the physical, like the street address here, and then the city there. Okay. And you guys can just put, if you guys want to, you can just put San Diego, California, or what, you know, city, state, and zip code. Okay. So once you guys are done, go ahead and fill and tell me done. Perfect. So what you're going to put down here is your business contact email. Never, oops, never. Oh my goodness. Never ending travels at okay. And then I put my phone number. Okay. So go ahead and put your contact email, your business contact email, and your phone number. When you're done, let me know. Done, done, done. Okay, perfect. Yeah, Taylor, you can put the city and state at bare minimum, city, state, and zip code. Guys, understand, like, you're asking your client for your for their credit card information, right? You have to represent yourself as a business. A business has an address, right? This is part of being a 1099. So you do have to put some of that stuff down there. Alrighty, so go ahead and put never ending travel, or sorry, don't put neverendingtravel.com. Put your email and your phone number. Okay, a lot of you have that done. Okay, so do you guys know how to fill out the rest of this stuff? For example, I'm just going to give you guys a basic example, okay? And you guys can actually follow along and kind of use this. And the reason why I'm having you guys fill this out is because you can actually, once you screenshot this, you now have an example. So anytime you have questions or concerns on how to fill this stuff out, you can refer to this and have that back, have that kind of as a reference point, okay? So this is just authorizing, your client's authorizing you to charge their credit card, okay? At the same point, we're also getting a document stating that they are the authorized users. So understand that a credit card authorization form helps protect you against fraud, right? And the company against fraud, as well as protects you, right? So the client can't say, oh, I didn't authorize anybody to charge this, yet you have a statement right here with their name, right? Their contact information and their signature stating that they in fact did allow you to authorize this. So there can't be any chargebacks or anything like that. Does that make sense? So it protects you as much as the clients. Do we put our name or the company's name? As far as where, Teresa? Remember, you're representing yourself as a company, okay? You have a company name. This is part of your branding. So you would put I, and this is a client. So you would put, for example, client's name goes here. Okay, does this make sense? So if their name is Susie Q, that would be what you put, okay? Sarah, let's focus on filling this out, okay? And then we can go into that. So you authorize, who are they authorizing? They're authorizing your business. So put your business name down. Okay, when you guys are all set, let me know. Done. Okay, so here would be the guest name again. So it's going to be repetitive. Okay, so this would be client's name and type of trip. It's going to depend. What are you booking, right? So are you booking just airfare? Are you booking airfare and car rental? You know, I will put, like, let's say you put a whole package together. So you put the resort, car rental, airfares. I would put something like Hawaii package, right? Or if it's airfare, you would put airfare, right? Or airfare plus cruise, right? Does that make sense? Now, Sierra asked a really, really good question. When do you give this to your client to fill out? You're going to want to give this to your client before you before they book the trip, okay? You can get it hold on one second. Hold on a second. There's actually a couple different ways. Now, me personally, I will go ahead and book them live over the phone, and I tell them, okay, your trip's booked. I have a confirmation number for you. However, I'm not able to release the itinerary until the system receives back your credit card authorization form, right? Also, sometimes too, I do things via a CRM. So I can actually send them the credit card authorization form and they can fill it out, send it back to me, and then I can actually book them all right then and there. Because I'm sending them out through a secured and encrypted link, I actually can ask for the entire credit card number on that form, versus this is not sent through a secured link, so you can't do that, right? So this credit card form is only going to take the last 4 digits of the credit card number. You're still going to have to get the credit card number from your client. So that's why I book the client live over the phone. Does that make sense? So what I tell them is I book them live over the phone, and I tell them, in order to release the itinerary, you have to fill out their credit card authorization form and send back. And I actually tell them, if it's not completed within 24 hours and sent back, the trip will automatically cancel itself out. That way it kind of puts a fire up under them, because really, do you see how much you're filling out? You're really going to be able to do a lot of it for them. So that way they only fill out this bottom part down here. If a traveler name is different than a credit card holder, do you list the guest name as the actual? Why would that happen? Can you give me an explanation of when that would happen, Beverly? I'm booking people like if I'm booking Susie, because Susie's going on the vacation, right? So now it depends, like, let's say Susie and her husband are going on the trip. parent paying for grad trip, a parent paying for child's trip. Husband is paying but not going. When a parent pays, you're talking about like well, they're under. So I would definitely call Archer, guys. The thing of it is, when they go to check in for the hotel, a lot of hotels will require that you show the credit card that you booked the reservation on. So if that's, well, typically though, Rebecca, the wife and husband are traveling together, so they're on the reservation together, right? So that's a little bit different. Okay. So it's very important that you want to kind of get that, you want to make sure that, yes, that would be not a hotel, but rather, I'm confused by that. Yes, that would not be a hotel, but rather air or cruise. Can you repeat that? So you always want to make sure, like, for example, I was working with the wife, right? But it was the husband and the wife going on the trip, right? So the client was technically both of them, right? So it was the husband's credit card, right? So when it came down to it, I had her husband fill out the credit card form, right? Both of them were on the reservation. They were both, you know, I had to generate the packs for both of them. Hotel will require the CC, but the cruise or airline would not. So you just always want to make sure, like, you know what you're working with, Bev. So yes, if it's a hotel, it's going to be a little bit harder, right? Because the hotel will want the credit card that was put on the card that the reservation was booked under at checkout or check-in, right? Airfare, as long as you have the tickets, you're usually good, right? Make sure you guys are muting yourselves if you guys don't need to come off the mic. All right, cool. All right, so you always want to put it, so if it's Bob's credit card that's being authorized, you have to put down Bob's name. He has to be he has to be the one that authorizes you to use the credit card. Does that make sense? So let's say I'm booking him a Carnival cruise. The supplier name is going to be Carnival Cruises, right? Now, if I'm booking them over the phone and I've taken down the credit card over the phone, then I'm going to have that confirmation number, right? So I'll go ahead and put the confirmation number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Whatever the confirmation number is. I'm going to go ahead and put departure date. So let's just make a departure date up. Return date. Okay. Contact name is, I always put the clients, whoever the client is. So, you know, oops, I think client's name. And this down is where I let them fill it out. The only thing that I fill out from here on down is going to be the total charge. Okay. Now, if they are paying just a deposit, then I'm just going to put the deposit price down. Anytime I do a new charge to the card, I have them refill out the credit card authorization form. Does that make sense? So if they put $500 down now, and I will put this down too, typically, deposit. Right? Does that make sense? Now let's say in 2 weeks from now, they're going to put another $1,000 down, right? I'm going to put $1,000. Whatever it is that I'm charging to the card in that moment, that's what I'm going to put for the total charge to my credit card. If it's oops, first of all, I can't even spell Carnival. Alrighty. If it's 3 different suppliers, you would want to list them. Okay. All right. So everything else the client has to fill out on their own, right? Because that's all their information, right? So You want to make sure that they have the correct billing address associated with the card, the expiration date, the name exactly how it appears on the card, last four of the credit card, their email address, and last but not least, their signature and date, right? Does this make sense to you guys on how this should be filled out? So what I want you guys to do is fill this out pretty much like this. I want you to save it and or screenshot this and then send it into the travel agent bootcamp email. Now, if you are one of those that already has your business logo, go ahead and scoop in your logo in there and send that to us, right? And that way you have a saved version of it. That way you can go into it and pull that up every single time. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So now we're going to move on and we're going to go ahead and talk about Facebook, how to set up your social media. How many of you are currently set up on social media and using Facebook to advertise your business? Okay, give me just 1 second. I need some water. Hold on 1 second, guys. See. Let me stop sharing. Okay, I want to kind of have a conversation about this. So set up but not advertising. Yes, not quite complete. Me, a little bit set up but not advertising. Can I ask you guys, why aren't you advertising? No, you don't have to fill in the fake info. Just that top part of it, Taylor, is good enough. I just want to make sure that you understand how to fill up that part. You know what I'm saying? So just fill up the top part for the homework. For those of you that said not advertising yet, why? Need training on ads. Having trouble setting it up. Not comfortable coming up with an ad. Leanne, have you been to my mock booking trainings? I am advertising on Instagram and Twitter and handing out cards. Not sure what to post. This week is the goal. The groups won't let me advertise. Rebecca, you can't post from your business page. That's why you have to post from a personal page. So let me kind of go into Facebook, okay? Let me kind of preference you guys. When I started this business opportunity, I was making zero income. I started this business 3 years ago making zero. I had zero money coming into my pocket, okay? 3 years later, where am I in this company? I'm a top income leader, I-10 card holder, 1-star platinum, founder council member. How did I get there? Consistency. I used almost every free available tool to me to use to grow my business. My clientele, guys, they're not people that I know. Pretty much all cold market. Probably like 95% of the people that I book, cold market, have never met them before. How did I do that? I'm going to be really honest with you guys. Facebook. I grew my clientele primarily off of Facebook. Okay. You have to think about this, guys. You guys are consumers to Facebook. All of you, I don't care, or whoever's on social media, whatever social media platform that you're subscribing to, you're all a consumer of it. So why not take a free resource and use that as a way to generate your business, to generate income for yourself, for your business, right? That's exactly what I did. So there are some things that you have to do in order to set yourself up, okay? So having things like a brand and stuff like that is going to all help you with this, okay? But let me kind of show you. Let me kind of go into my Facebook. Oops. What happened? Oh, here we go. You guys can all see my screen? Just one little sequence. Okay. All right, cool. Now, even you can choose to set yourself up a couple different ways. Business and personal page. I'm going to tell you guys, it's probably really smart if you use both of them. You want to use both of them, okay? A business page is great, but you got to body drag people to your business page. And you're going to be able to do that a lot more effectively through your personal page, okay? If you want a personal page to keep private, go make one, okay? I'm going to tell you guys, a lot of people are like, oh, I want to start a brand new Facebook personal page for this. You want to know what brings me some social validation to my client? The fact that I've been on Facebook for so long. You guys ever get a Facebook request and you go to look at the profile and it's been made like a month ago or a couple days ago? How do you guys feel about those requests? Not good. Scam. What's going on? What person is this world? What world is this person living in? They just got a Facebook yesterday. Kind of sketch, right? Don't trust them. Stranger danger. I like that, Teresa. Stranger danger, right? Not sure about that person. Okay. So what makes you think, if you're trying to grow out there and grow your business, if you guys don't trust a Facebook profile like that, how are you expecting other people to trust that about you? Right? Does that make sense to you guys on why I have used my personal page that I've had for over a decade? Right? Now, did I have to go through my Facebook and clean up a lot of it? Yes. I had Facebook when I was in college on my party girl days. Okay. I had to get a lot of rid of those photos, right? I had to clean it up, make sure I wasn't cussing a lot on there, make sure I wasn't doing any kind of posts that could sway people away from me, right? I want as many clients as possible looking at my page. Why? Travel is non-discriminatory. You can travel if you're disabled. You can travel if you're broke. You can travel if you're super rich. You can travel if you're a male, a female, somewhere in between, old and young. It doesn't matter. Okay? So you want to understand that when you're on Facebook, you don't want to ever do anything that's going to diminish any one of those crowds, right? A lot of people who post political stuff, that's great, right? But understand that if you're going to use your page as a platform to get clients, I don't care if you're Dominican, a Democrat, Republican, Independent, Green Party, whatever party's out there, right? That bears of no consequence to me as a client. If you're wanting to book a trip with me and spend money, I could care less what your political views are. I'm not going to cut myself off like that, right? So you kind of want to have that same forefront in the front of your mind. Now, second of all, when somebody goes to my Facebook, when you pull me up like this, do I look trustworthy? Why is that important? I'm going to tell you, even if you have a business profile page, people are going to snoop around your business profile page and try to figure out who owns this business profile page. Let me try to find out the owner. Let me see who they are. Right? People are nosy. People are nosy. People are going to be like, they want to know who they're doing business with. Ask yourself, does your Facebook page look like somebody can trust you with their credit card? How can you make it look better, right? Well, I have a travel photo cover. This used to be of my girl, because I'm a single mom. I like love my little girl, right? I was like a mom. My Facebook page used to be all about my baby girl. But I have to understand that in order to market myself as a businesswoman, I have to change some of that, right? That's not to say I don't post and share stuff about my daughter, but I just had to make it more business friendly, right? Okay. So this is a travel cover photo, right? So now I have my Facebook page, me. People mainly want to know the company I work for. I'm going to tell you why, Heather, because you're not posing yourself as trustworthy on Facebook. If that's how you're marketing yourself, 100%. I get clients in and I get them off my personal page. They'll never ask me that. Okay. Why? Because of how I put myself out there. All right. So do you guys see, what do I have as my intro? How many of you guys have identified yourself as a travel agent somehow on your Facebook intro page? How are people going to know that you can book their travel if you don't put that out there? You cannot be a secret travel agent and be successful. You cannot. Right? No secret travel agents. I'm going to make that like a tagline for our Fantastic Voyagers. Hashtag no secret agents. Okay? No secret agents on our team. You have to expose your business in order to be able to promote yourself. How's anybody going to know you're a travel agent if you're not posting about it, right? You got to put yourself out there. Yeah, if you're an expert, yeah, totally. That should totally work, Vanessa. That's funny. I love that. So, you know, I have myself success coach. Why? Because I have a massive team, right? I have over 1,600 people on my team. What am I doing? I'm constantly helping. I'm constantly pouring into people to be able to go ahead and help you guys find success, right? So success coach. Group travel pro. I love to book group travel. Master vacation planner. I put a little fancy twist on it. You like that? Master vacation planner, fancy twist. And I put a couple of emojis, not a lot. You guys already know how I feel about emojis. If you guys have been on my mock booking trainings, don't go emoji crazy because it can look tacky. Enough to kind of accent, highlight it, and stand out a little bit without being like totally in your face. Oh my God, this person uses way too many emojis. Annoying, right? Does that make sense? Do not put Evolution travel agent, Archer travel agent. Why? Because you're giving them the business. You know what they're going to go do? They're going to go look up Archer travel and call that number. Thank you. You just gave a corporate agent at Archer travel business. No, we are a 1099. We are independent contractors. That's why branding is so important, guys, to figure out your identity. Think about it. I have some agents that solely book Disney. Guess what their intro is? Disney Master Vacation Planner, Disney Fanatic, Disney blah, 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 right? I know agents that primarily just book cruises. Maybe they were an avid or are an avid cruiser, right? And they just happen to be a travel agent. Avid cruiser, master cruise planner, right? Maybe you're somebody who's backpacked all over Europe, so you know it like the back of your hand. Maybe that should just be a niche that you go into. Why? Because you already have so much knowledge about it. Florida specialist, all-inclusive master, right? Something. Do you guys understand how you guys can use your experiences, right? Or even just think about the kind of clientele that you want. How do I attack more groups? Well, if I advertise I'm a group travel pro, people are looking to book group travel are going to naturally kind of utilize me, right? Because I'm putting it out there. Think about what kind of travel you want to book. Does that make sense on how you can intro yourself like that on Facebook? And guess what? Anytime I'm advertising in groups for my services, what do? They're going to check, who's this Sarah Roger girl telling me that she's a travel agent? They go to my page. Oh, look at her. There's a clear picture of her. I know who I'm doing business with. Okay, I'm not posted up in a club or anything like that. Like I was actually on a cruise when I took this picture. Okay, clear picture so you know who I am. They go to my intro page. Who's this Sarah Roger girl telling me that she's a travel agent? Success group coach. Oh, she's a group travel pro. Oh, master vacation. Oh, let's see. She's an owner. Never any. Oh, travel agency. Social validation. You guys understand that? Already they're starting to trust who it is I am before they even speak to me over the phone. I'm creating social validation for myself. Does that make sense? On the importance of marketing and setting up your Facebook correctly. Sarah says yes. Leanne says yes. Caitlin says yes. Shannon says yes. Yes, 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 yes. Agree for sure. Understood. Okay, cool. Okay. So what do I do? Guess where I was at this weekend? Evo birthday party. I'm with other travel agents. Guess who is talking right there? For those of you that may or may not know.
4 weeks ago, and we're rocking and rolling. So if you got agents in Australia,
this is Ron and Reggie. Who are they?
Don't we have a promotion in Australia?
Yes, we did.
Did we extend the promotion through January?
Yes, we did.
That's one avenue in which we're going there. We tried to buy an agency.
Does anybody know who Ron and Reggie is? Archer Travel, yes, but who more importantly are they in Archer Travel? Unique says no, that's okay. No. Okay. So for those of you that don't know, the man in the blue is Ron Archer, AKA owner and CEO of Archer Travel. The man who actually owns the travel agency, right there. Standing next to him, that's Reggie Rivas. That is the vice president of Archer Travel. Head honchos. Yes, I like that, Lindsay. Okay. How much social validation do you think I bring to myself when I have the owner of the agencies right there and I'm with them, right, at an event? This is what I'm telling you guys. If you guys can, please get to a live event. Please get yourself to a convention. How legit are you going to look when you're marketing yourself as a travel agent and you're taking pictures with all the vendors? I'm a travel agent. I work with Carnival. Boom. You're at a Carnival booth with a Carnival vendor. Boom. I'm a travel agent and my host agency is a platinum membership with Clea. Guess who you're taking a picture with that convention? Clea. Right? When you're at convention and you can actually post live videos of vendor trainings, how much validation do you bring to yourselves? Guess what? Your clients are going to trust you because you're out there getting yourself educated in the industry. You know what I also see? My hair girl, she's constantly, her salon and stuff, we're constantly getting like educated and stuff like that, right? So whenever they have like an educational night, when they're doing like, you know, learning how to do whatever treatment, blah, 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 they're posting about it. Guess what? I feel confident in going to my hairstylist. Why? Because I see she's constantly getting herself educated in the industry that she's in. Same concept. Does that make sense? So when I'm telling you guys, if you can, please get yourself to a convention. And not only that, you can talk to these guys. They're super friendly, I promise you. Okay. I'm posting motivational stuff. I'm thanking people that have bought my business. Vanessa, Vanessa's asking when you should have a travel specialty. If you don't know what you want to specialize in, take every booking. Take every booking, because you don't know what you're going to like until you start doing it, right? That's kind of me. When I first started, I didn't have a lot of travel booking experience. So I was like, I'm just going to take every booking and kind of figure out what I really, really like. I love groups. I love all-inclusives, and I love doing Hawaii. I'll usually do domestic bookings if they're pre-existing clients. Domestic bookings just not my thing. Now I have other agents on the team that they love domestic bookings. I have people that love to book Florida. Not my favorite thing to book, right? So in time, you'll find out what you like if you don't have that kind of specialty in mind, okay? All right, so I'm posting all these things. I'm active in social media. 25 likes, 18 comments. 52 likes, right? How many of you are posting on your social media, but you're not getting any likes, you're not getting any comments? How many of you are posting on social media, but you're not getting any likes, you're not getting any comments? Look at that, 65 comments. 91 reactions, 3 shares. If you guys are posting and you're not getting the engagement, it's because your algorithm is broken. Or you don't have enough friends, like Brittany just pointed out to me. Okay? If you're posting stuff and you're not getting a lot of likes or comments, it's because your algorithm is broken. How can you fix that? Number 1, how many friends do you guys have on Facebook? Let's start there. How many friends do you guys have on Facebook? 1,000. That's a good base, Lori. $992. That's good, Brittany. $2.2K. Don't know any of them. 1,055, 1,200, over 600, 1,700. Lost track, Teresa. You can go to your friends, your profile, and I'll tell you how many friends you have. It's important that you know that, Teresa. 2,000. Yeah, 2,000. Okay. Add more people. Laugh out loud. Brittany says 182, 391, 785. Does anybody know what your goal should be on number of friends on Facebook? If you don't, that's okay. That's why we're all here. Learning is earning. That's why we're having this boot camp, right? So you guys can learn about this. Max goal. I like that, Sierra. Sierra says max goal. Max limit is my goal. So you guys, if you're really trying to utilize Facebook to grow your business, you guys want to have a goal of about 5,000 people. 5,000 people. Okay. Think about this. The more exposure you have, the better, right? The more exposure you have, the better. So for those of you that are like 700 and below, you really got to work on this, okay? And for those of you that have a lot of people and you're not getting engagement, what can you do to fix your algorithm? Go to your friends list. First of all, go through your friends list. If there's any people that are no longer present with us, dead profiles, get rid of them. They're blogging down your algorithms. If you have inactive profiles, get rid of them. This one, unfriend, goodbye. Blogging down my algorithm, okay? This one, unfriend, goodbye. Blogging down my algorithm, okay? Yes. Stop sharing other people's stuff. Thank you for bringing that up, Taylor. How many of you share other profile pictures? Like you see a funny meme, and so instead of reposting it on your own. Share it. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You're killing your algorithm. Anytime I post something, it's original content, meaning that even if I take a meme from somebody else, I'm uploading that meme and posting it myself. I'm not sharing that. What happens when you share? You're actually giving that original poster, you're boosting their algorithm and dropping down yours. Okay. For those of you that are not getting a lot of engagements, besides if you already have a good group of people, what you want to do is you want to go into your friends page. Okay. Visit your friends page. Let's see what Raylene's doing, right? Even if they're people you haven't talked to in a long while. What did she do? New beginning seasons of life. Comment. Don't like, comment. What a beautiful cake. You know what's going to happen? What's going to happen is Facebook is going to see, oh, Sarah's engaging with these people. Huh. Facebook is going to start showing them more of your stuff. Maybe they go on your page and engage back with you. Guess what? Facebook's going to say, huh, Sarah and Raylene are engaging. They must be friends with each other in real life. So in Facebook world, we're going to start showing them all of each other's content. And you're going to start popping up on people's profiles. That's how you get more likes. That's how you get more shares. That's how you get more everything. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay. Go and engage on people's profiles, not your everyday people that are already engaging with you. Engage on with people that you don't normally engage with on social media. If you have 1,000 people, pick 6 people a day to engage with that are different. Grow your algorithms, right? Amanda, I share all the time. My daughter is a rep for a couple of small shops. Understand though too, Amanda, that's sending mixed signals. Okay? That's sending mixed signals. Are you a travel agent? Or are you a rep for this company? I'm really confused. What is she doing? I don't know. I'm just going to go find somebody that I know for sure. Right? And I'm not trying to be, I understand that you're trying to promote your daughter's business, right? But do you understand where I'm coming from with that line of thinking? I'm just showing you what, or I'm just trying to give you the perspective of what other people are going to be. If you're doing this and you're doing that, and you're trying to promote it all, people are going to be confused. Oh, this person's doing a little bit of everything. Probably not. Why is she having to do all this business? Is she not doing good with travel? Right? And it's just natural human psychology, right? Okay. Where can you find friends on Facebook to bring to your page? Travel groups? Travel groups? Travel groups. I just typed in travel and look at travelers. Hello, everybody. If you love travel and adventures, join our new page. 156,000 members. Yeah, let's say, okay, so let's say, for example, Teresa's asking, what if my niche is already known? Okay, let's say cruises. Let's say you want to book cruises. Let's say you want to book cruises, right? Guess what? What am I in? Well, how many pages am I in of cruises? Look at all that. Should add more, right? Look at all these cruise pages that you can join. It just keeps on going. What are you telling me? You can't find people who like to travel? You guys see where I'm going with this? You can join about 10, 15 groups a day. Don't go crazy, all right? Look at 6,000 members, 146,000 members, 45,000 members, 40,000 members. Disney Cruise Line, 160 members. You can't find people that like to travel, really? Really? Okay, yeah, no, I never advertise. That's a great question. Brittany's saying, how do you pull them in though? Because most of them don't let you advertise. Disney Cruise Line, let's go in there. I don't think I've been in here for a little bit. When I join the group, I can go into members and I can see, why is it doing that? I can see, you see admins, I can see friends, members with things in common. You're going to see a lot of other travel agents. You know what I love? You know what's my favorite thing? Members near me. Huh. Local people who like Disney cruises that live near me. Add friend, add friend, add friend, add friend, add friend, add friend. Add friend. Boop, boop, boop. I don't know, I did 10. I'll stop there. See that? These are all people that live in my city. I'm going to add them. Why? I'm a local travel agent and they obviously like travel products. Now you guys have to understand it's a numbers game. Everybody I send a friend request to going to invite me? No. Some people are private, that's fine. Some people will be like, oh, do I know you? No, I saw we had some things in common on Facebook. I like to add friends with things in common. No biggie. And let them make a decision. No pressure. I don't ever try to, I'm not cold messaging them or saying like, oh, Teresa loves Disney cruises. I'm going to send her a request and say, hey, Teresa, do you want to book travel with me? Spambot.com. Please don't do that. Okay. But guess what? Didn't you just get taught on how to properly set up your Facebook page? Right? Now you can go in once they're your friends, start engaging with them on their profile. Why? Because you're going to get them to get to see your stuff now, right? Does that make more sense to you guys on how you can kind of go in and find people who like to travel? Does that make sense why it's important to have your Facebook set up properly before you start doing this? How many of you have like major cities next to you? Or you live in a major city or whatever, right? So I live in a pretty big city, Temecula, Marietta area, right? How many of you are like in the community pages? Like I have Temecula Talk or Marietta Talk, right? Where just communities, just they're on Facebook and that's where people can post recommendations. Hey, I'm looking for the best nail shop in town. What do you guys recommend? Hey, does anybody know a local travel agent I can use to book my upcoming Hawaii vacation? Huh. Interesting. I can go into these groups and mingle. Right? I see a post like that. Guess what? If I see somebody ever shouting out for a travel agent, hey, Susie Q, actually, you know what? I'm a local travel agent local to your area. I would love to help you plan this vacation. And I'm at no cost to my clients. Here's my phone number. Please feel free to text me, call me, or just send me a PM to get the conversation going. Drop that in their thread. Susie Q may not message me necessarily, right? But what if Bob and Betty are also looking for something? And so they're following the thread. Oh, hey, Sarah, I saw that you were advertising yourself for Susie's Hawaii vacation. I'm actually looking to do a Disney cruise. Can you help me with that? I saw that you were saying you're a local travel agent. You guys see how this starts working? I'm telling you guys, this is how I grew my cold market. 100% Facebook. Work your pages every day. Engage with people that maybe it's not just about travel, right? Because then it just looks like you're being a part of the community. And when you're a part of the community, what do you gain? Trust, rapport, respect, right? Does this make sense for everybody? Does everybody feel a little bit? So this is what I mean. This is what I say when I teach you guys how to use Facebook without being personal spam bots. Do you see what I didn't tell you to do? Don't private message people, hitting them up, blowing them up, being a spam bot. Don't constantly hard sell on your page. How annoying is that, right? We all have that person that's like constantly posting about products that they want you to buy. You're like, yeah, I get it, Bobby. You sell lotions. Great. I get it for your 100th post, right? Then you start, what happens? I'm just gonna not, you know how many people I've just like told, I've said like, don't show stories or something like that too, like where you can actually choose not to see their content because you're being spam bots. Do you want to be put on that list? No. Right? You don't have to hard sell. You can use your personal page to go out there and create conversations in groups, market yourself. So yeah, I don't go into these travel groups and market myself, but I can go to other groups and create and start conversations, right? Mom groups. How many of you guys are moms? How many of you belong into local mom groups? Then you guys already know, right? We're always looking for recommendations. We can barely keep our life together. Looking for a fast, effective recipe. Go ahead. Chime in on that, right? Looking for a travel agent. Chime in on that. Trying to plan a trip. I'm confused on where to start. Guess what? I'm a local mom travel agent. I can help you. I got your back, girl, right? That makes sense? Do we feel better about Facebook now? Oops, I'm drinking out of the wrong thing. What am I drinking out of? Yes, we feel better. That's what I'm saying, guys. Don't be a secret travel agent. Can we all make a promise to each other that we're going to stop being secret travel agents? For those of you that make the commitment to stop being a secret travel agent, please put it in the chat box. No more secret agent. Go ahead, put that in the chat box. No more secret agent. Shannon's committing. She's saying no more secret agent. Lindsay's committing. She's saying no more secret agent. Brittany's committing. Lori's committing. No more secret agent. I swear to God, I think I'm going to make that like our group logo. How many of you guys think I should make that our group logo? No more secret agents. Fantastic Voyagers, hashtag no more secret agent. I'm going to do it. It's perfect. I love it. See, inspiration. You guys give me inspiration. I love it. No more secret agent. I swear I'm going to make it our group logo. Our team logo is going to be no more secret agent. That's it. I've decided. I'm committing to a group logo. Okay. No more secret agent. All right. Awesome. I love it. Okay. Perfect. All right. So what is our homework? Somebody tell me what our homework is. I'm going to give you one more assignment too. What is your homework? Yes. Okay, perfect. Where do we send our homework to? I love it. Amazing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, perfect. Yes, you guys all got it. You guys want to send it to that travel agent boot camp, travel agent boot. You guys, I swear, I have the hardest time talking on Mondays. The boot camp email, okay? Travel bootcamp 2022@gmail.com. For those of you that don't know, just look in our little chat box. We got all of you wonderful people dropping that email. Okay. So we're going to take about a 30-minute break. And after this, we're going to come back at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Does anybody know what's on the agenda for the next training? If you don't worry, I'll tell you. Who's ready to post their business on Google? We just all committed to what? No more what? No more secret agent. Who's ready to list their business on Google if you haven't already done that? Lori's ready. Lori's pumped. I'm so ready, Taylor says. Sierra says ready. Ready. Stacy's ready. Caitlin's ready. Perfect. Okay. Okay, no problem, Rebecca. Yes. We're going to put that information in the chat, guys. So does everybody, before we leave and break out, does anybody know when is the homework due by? When is the homework due by? We're going to create a Google Drive, Taylor. 8 a.m. PST Wednesday. Yes. What will happen if you guys don't turn in the homework? So sad, too sad. So sad, too bad, right? We're out. This is a boot camp. I want to see who's really serious about their business. I want to see who's really committed to 2022 being their year. I want to see who's in there putting the work. Then you failed. Yeah. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead and take a 30-minute break. We're going to be back here at 3 p.m. Pacific time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern time. I think 6 p.m. Central time. Okay. Yes, we're going to have all the recordings. We are going to put them up into Google Drive so you guys can rewatch them. For those of you that have maybe missed the morning meetings, we are going to go ahead and place them all in a Google Drive. Okay, so if you missed the meetings because you had an appointment, because you're at work, you're going to be allowed to rewatch them. You have the same timeline everybody else does. Hashtag no excuses this year. Okay, I'm going to allow those that are at work to be able to watch the recordings, but they have the exact same homework deadline as those that participated in the meeting. No excuses, okay? We're gonna upload them after this last meeting, Vicki. Amy and I, because I gotta pull some from Amy's computer and then from my computer, and we're gonna get it going, okay? Alrighty, guys, thank you so much. Good session. We'll be back at 3 p.m. Pacific time to go ahead and let's do the Google listing together. Bye, guys. See you in 30.